Storytelling is the art of using words and actions to create a narrative that engages and inspires, and it can be a really powerful tool in events, as I'm sure you know. As an MC, when I'm researching an event, I actually want my client to tell me stories about the attendees that are coming. What are their challenges? What are their hopes and dreams? What do they want? And having done that, once we understand the audience, we can then craft stories inside the event that will make sense to them. We can use it in the way we introduce speakers and panelists. So instead of just listing their credentials and accomplishments, we're able to tell a story about why they're qualified to speak at the event and what the audience can learn from them, which helps the attendees then feel a connection, a personal connection with the speakers. And then we can get the audience to tell each other their stories in workshops and Q&A sessions, which helps connect people and build better relationships. And we can encourage this just in the way we address the audience when we want their involvement, asking questions that make them tell a story, using phrases like, tell us your story, what happened to you, help us imagine how you do it. And storytelling as well can really help you promote the sponsors at your event. Instead of just displaying their logos, we can look for ways to incorporate their stories into the event. We could interview them, share their stories in the event program or on social media, or we could include a showcase where the sponsors share their products or services in a more personal way. We could be interviewing them live as they do that. And have you also thought how you could use storytelling to actually measure the outcome of the event? So instead of just relying on attendance numbers and surveys, you can actually get stories from them. So we can ask people, what was your favourite part of the event? What did you learn? What are you going to take away with you? How are you going to do something with what you've learned? How has the event impacted you? And if you tell us what happened, that will encourage them to tell you, give you more stories. So you want to encourage full answers that you can then collect and share and tell to your events team and your clients or whoever it is that you're organising the event for. You can then use it to tell stories to your MC for next time. Next time you're doing the event, then the MC has the stories to work on the next event, and so on.